first and foremost, for us to come back from 17 down the way we closed the half, and to have our spirit intact the way it was, to have our togetherness. I'm very proud of that. You know, I'm really not moral victory guy, really not, especially tonight. But I'm proud of the way that they played because, again, we did not close it well in the first half. But they came back, and we gave ourselves a chance to win. And we executed. We got really good play from a lot of different guys, and it wasn't beautiful by any stretch of the imagination, but we played hard. So I'm proud of the way, you know, when you have a record that's tough right now in the last few weeks, since Texas, I'm proud of the way that they're bringing their practice game to the court, because I thought we did that against LSU, and I thought we did that tonight. So I'll just cover the technical thing. To my knowledge, I'm 52 years of age, been a head coach for 19 years, been an assistant and other coaching since I was 18, in college since I was 20. I've never seen that, not without a warning, and certainly without an explanation. So, so you know what my thought process is? I just saw something land on the floor. So my first reaction is to go to grab the mic myself. We're in it together. I've done it my whole career as a head coach, and because that usually takes care of it. It usually takes care of it, and usually don't have that problem again. And I've had officials in the past, you know, thank me for doing it, right? I mean, it's just part of the game. But there was absolutely. I didn't even know we'd assessed the technical until I turned the coaches tell me what's going on. So not like anybody came and explained anything to me. And but that's all I'm going to say about it, because that's the truth. And so I don't have a better answer, because I've never been a part of that. I mean, I know what the rule says. I know the rule says that you've got to be able to know who did it. That's pretty hard to know in that situation. It's what we have, so go ahead.
Coach, just trying to get the timing down, it sounded like they called it technical after you went to the microphone.
That's what I've been told, which I don't know what sense that makes. But again, I just have to talk to the league, see what they say. But I do know, I shouldn't say I know, I'm pretty sure that you can call one if you know whose fan base threw it.
The importance of it, obviously they had another free throw coming anyway.
But they missed the first.
Right, so the importance of them having that technical free throw, which gives them some margin for error, gives them a chance to miss the second one on purpose, and you don't get it anyway.
Yeah, it's a pre-free throw, basically, yeah. I mean, you know, it's the whole woulda, coulda, shoulda, hindsight's 20/20, whatever you want to call it, but you missed the first, maybe you missed the second, or we're going to overtime. But we're never going to know. I'm just perplexed. I know no one out there would tell me what's going on. All right, and that just makes zero sense to me. It really does. But I got to get over it because nobody did.
Did you reach out to Dan Leibowitz or someone with the comments?
We'll deal with that behind the scenes. Yeah, later. But I did see a ruling. I mean, I did see what the rule is on that. But we'll just see what happens. I mean, it's not going to change anything.
You have a team that's been struggling lost all these games in a row, and then you fight back a 17-point deficit. You know, how frustrating is it to have a game in like this with a foul?
Oh, I'm not gonna. Here's the bottom line. I keep saying this, and I know it sounds like a broken record. They're getting better. These guys are getting better. Okay, I mean they really are, and I hope all of you can see it. I know it's not moral victory, and we didn't win the game. I got that, but they're getting better and improving. Like I said, they're bringing that practice game. You know, we've had some great practices all year. We just always haven't brought that to the game. But we just got to keep getting better from it and not let frustration set in or any of that type of stuff. My energy and my staff's energy and everything we'll try to do to make sure our players' energy will as high as it can be after a disappointing night. will be as high as it's been all year tomorrow. I guarantee it.
Talking about getting better, I think this is one of the first times this season you guys were plus in the turnover margin.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the stat sheet. I've been preoccupied. So.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I guess in terms of just offense, on a general scale, how do you think you guys just took care of the ball a little bit better?
Well, other than that little stretch at the end of the first half, I thought we did a good job. But we got a little flustered, and we gave up a couple buckets with our hands down. And you know, we come out of the timeout, we don't run it right. I mean, we had a couple of those situations, and they capitalized. But we responded. So that's all you want. You want your team to respond, understand it's a long game, and let's keep going. And I thought they did that. And certainly not turning it over considerably. What was the margin?
I don't know. I think it was 12-9.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's good. It's positive, I guess. Anybody else?
Coach Howland said that what he noticed about your teams is that they just don't quit.
Yeah.
Is that something that you coach to them, or that you?
Well, I'd hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd hope so. I have a lot of respect for him. The last time we competed against each other was 2003 in the NCAA tournament, Sweet 16 in the Metrodome. It's a lot warmer in here tonight than it was in that Metrodome that night. But he's a great coach, a fantastic coach. I got a lot of respect for him, and I think it's mutual respect. So, I consider him a friend, even though I don't see him a lot. But I just have tremendous respect for him, and I think he's a great coach.
Coach Tyreek hits the big three to tie the ball game. I know, you know, what 7 seconds whatever remained, but you finally feel that might have been was going to be the shot or the
yeah, we just needed to come down and get a stop, right, and then take it to OT, and we were right in the vicinity of that. So now it was great execution out of the timeout. We had 2 options out of that, and we had plenty enough time, but the first one was there. So they executed. They came out of some other timeouts, executed, and we got better in those areas. We just didn't get the result.
Coach, what have you done to cut the turnover? I mean, it's been a drastic, these last 2 games, your turnover has been cut drastically. What are you doing?
I don't have a great answer for you because we want to play fast, but we don't want to be in a rush. And we're trying to get guys to understand that the simple thing matters. I mean, we've taken some steps in practice, but I can't say we did that over the last 2 days as much, but our competition has been very strong in practice. And as there has been on the year, there's a penalty when you turn it over in a time score situation when we're practicing. But I think it's guys just understanding, like, if you really stay true to the space and you stay with the action. You know, sometimes we're going to run a set that this is exactly what we want to get, especially when you call the timeout. And we didn't do that a couple times tonight, but then there's other times we did. And so it's the same thing when you're coming down on the break. Just make it simple. The majority of our turnovers come in the break, right? And we want to play fast, but we just don't want to try to make something happen that's not there. We don't want to take a quick shot that it's not there. We want our spacing and our ball movement and our cutting to do the job. And so let's hope we can keep that up. It's certainly not going to be easy with Ole Miss's pressure on Saturday, but let's hope we can keep it up.
Any more questions for Coach?